Hi, my name is Julia Wakeford, and I am here to talk today about going to college. In our tribes and in our culture, it is always difficult to look towards the future when we're so busy clinging to our past. But I'm here to tell you that we can do both, and that one of the most important things is looking ahead and pulling our culture along with it. As a Muskogee Creek citizen, I have grown up and education has been very important to me. And going to college has been instilled with me from the beginning. But this isn't true of all of our people. As our people struggle with many issues, we stay strong. But one of the ways that we can solve many of our issues are to start from the basics, to learn that education is how you get to the next level. And that if our people are educated, our culture will be educated, and we can move forward, and we can do better in the future. Today there are lots of resources that talk about college, but it's really hard to mine through all of them. I'm going to start with why you need to go to college. When you look at college, what you're going to see is that there are many different steps that take you to careers across the nation that are very important. And in order to get the career that you want, to make it to the next level, you're going to need a college education in today's world. One of the biggest issues that is seen in Native American education is that natives don't believe that they can do it. They were never told they could go to college, never told that they were smart enough. But the fact is, natives can't. Natives have a college readiness rate, ACT scores, and SAT scores on basically the same level as others. And when you compare these two, you see that natives should be going to college and have the capacity to, and yet don't. So this changes with you. You go to college. But how do you get there is the next problem. A lot of times it's difficult to discern what information you need to make out of all of these websites that talk to you about college. Your counselor is one of the best resources you can have. But if your counselor isn't there, I'm here to tell you that you need to start in high school. Start thinking about where you want yourself to be. Start thinking about where you can go to college. In Oklahoma, you need 23 credits to graduate. Of these, 4 English credits are necessary, 3 math, 3 science, and 3 social studies credits. Along with that, you need 2 foreign language or 2 technology credits to graduate high school. Start a plan and make sure that you are on path to graduate. High school isn't just about school, it's also about finding yourself. You can join clubs and organizations that will help you figure out who you are, but will also look good to college. Make sure you also take your standardized tests. Your main college entrance exams are going to be your ACT and your SAT. The ACT consists of a reading, English, math, and science section, and this is out of the score of 36. The SAT, which is going to change in a couple years, currently consists of a critical reading, writing, and mathematics section, but this is split into 9 tests. One of the false thoughts on the ACT and the SAT are that certain schools like one better than the other, but this isn't necessarily true. Really, you should take the test that's best for you. Try both and see which one you excel at. When it comes to these tests, there are many books in your library that you can check out, and these tips are very helpful. They also come with practice exams, and remember, Practice is the best way to get a good score on each of these tests. Make sure you do the research, and the work will definitely pay off. As you approach your junior year, you should definitely be keeping in mind where you want to go to school and start making a list. For natives, there are 3 main types of schools. You have your community college, which is on your local level. Often these are much less expensive, and they're 2-year schools that allow you to get your foot in the door. In Tulsa, this is likely to be Tulsa Community College, which will actually pay for you to go to college as long as you've been a Tulsa resident for at least 4 years. The next main type of college is your local university. Universities are 4-year institutions that likely have a graduate program. In Oklahoma, we have OU and OSU as the main ones, but we also have many others. You also see schools like OBU, OCU, NSU, and your regional schools around the state. These are all schools that can help you get your 4-year bachelor's degree. Make sure that you check out all different sizes. Sometimes a smaller school might be better for somebody that went to a smaller high school so that they have a close-knit community around them. But a large school also will have better research opportunities and likely has more funding. Make sure you check out all of these opportunities. And don't forget about tribal colleges. The Creek Tribe has a Muskogee College, where Muskogee students can go for little to no money. This is an effort on the part of the tribe to make sure we educate our students and make sure that our kids have a better future. And this is very important to the tribe and important to our culture. This gives you a dual learning atmosphere where you learn the math and the sciences, but you also learn your language and your culture. And combining the two, you can be a well-rounded person. College search engines like Big Future from the College Board offer you an opportunity to check out all sorts of colleges. You can look at test scores and selectivity, type of school, location, basically everything you think you want or don't even know that you want yet. Also, make sure you check out programs that can help you out. Many programs like QuestBridge or College Horizons are specifically for ethnic or low-income students that can help you find colleges and actually help connect you with colleges quite nicely. When you're looking at college, you might be thinking to yourself, these all look so expensive. Thousands of dollars a year, tens of thousands of dollars a year. But don't be scared by these numbers. Many of these numbers are never what are paid. Oklahoma's promise is that if you make $50,000 or less and you apply during specific years early in high school, they will pay for you to go to an Oklahoma college, no matter your race. Make sure you take advantage of opportunities like this. The Creek Nation also offers financial aid as well as merit-based scholarships, and you can apply for these online at the higher ed office. But also check out other scholarships. When you look at scholarships, you'll see that there are many for Native students, and there are many for your interests as well. If you want to be an engineer, if you want to be a nurse, anything in between, there are many scholarships that are out there for you. Just go find them. A good website to find these scholarships is fastweb.com. Make sure you check this website out. It can help you on your path to college. To fill out this application, make sure you go to fafsa.gov and make sure this is a .gov website so you're not being scammed and not having to pay for anything. Like I said previously, many colleges use the FAFSA to be able to tell where you stand and how much your family can afford. Even if the government doesn't grant you anything, many colleges will, because it will be out of your budget. This shouldn't be a hindrance on your family, and it doesn't have to be. Your senior year, make sure you start your applications early. It can seem kind of difficult, But if you go ahead and start them in November, you can go ahead and make sure that you have them solid. You have your essays done and everything you need. You'll also begin to look at scholarships in your senior year as you write essays and apply for them. The Common App is the most widely used application for colleges. OU has converted to using it now, and many colleges across the nation use it. And it's one of the best ways you can fill out one application, fill out your information once, and apply to multiple colleges. Make sure you go to commonapp.org. Through all of these steps, these are just the basics. There always is more you can go through. Make sure you talk to your counselor and ask for help. It can always seem to be a bit difficult, but when you ask for help, you'll usually have it. There are people in the community and there are people at your school that should be there and be able to help you through these times. It might seem difficult, but this can be one of the most rewarding processes. The ability to go to college and to learn and to really find yourself is something that only the college experience can give you. And it also can benefit you in the long run. And when it comes down to it, there's always the Creek Nation Higher Ed office. And the higher education office is always there to help you out.